Okay, so welcome. I'm going to be showing you 3 different ways to blend acrylic paints to create a gradient, so let's get right into it. For the first technique, you would want to make sure that your brush is wet but not too wet, so you can easily mix the colours together. If your paintbrush is too wet, the paints will become more like watercolour rather than acrylics. You do not want this, as the paints will become clearer and you'll be able to see through the page. You just want a little bit of moisture on the brush to make the colours have an easier blend. So what I've done is brought both the colours to meet in the middle, and using the water I've blended them in the middle. Without the water, the paints would have dried quicker and it wouldn't be as smooth. Moving on to the next step, what we want to do is put the 2 colours on either end of the brush to create a line like this. And from here you will want to move your paintbrush down or up the page to create a softer blend. I keep just repeating this step, and now I'm adding the 2 base colours, so I'm adding orange to the bottom and cleaning my brush and adding yellow to the top to make a clear gradient. Keep repeating these steps and adding more layers until you're happy with your gradient. I would just like to say that the colours do look a little bit different on camera. Okay, so what I'm doing here is taking a dry brush without any paint on it and just smoothing that gradient down. Once you've cleaned this brush, you've got to remember that you won't be able to use it for the next gradient as it won't be dry. Okay, so what you want to do next is take your 2 colours, I'm using green and blue, and mix them together to form a middle colour. I'm now painting these in the middle of the gradient where the 2 colours will meet. I am now going to take my green and add it to the bottom, and take my blue and add it to the top and blend it in with the middle colour like the gradient we did at the start. Now just continue to add more layers. Here I'm taking a dry brush, however I swapped this for a different brush as the bristles are stuck together. Now I am just continuing to add more layers. You can see that there's a dark patch on the middle green standing out, however this is just a crease in the paper causing a shadow. Here I am trying to brighten up the green again. Now I am taking my dry brush to smooth it out. Now it's time to peel off the tape, so get ready for some ASMR. So these are the end results. I think the best results are the middle one, however it doesn't appear very well on camera, but it was the hardest one. Thanks for watching, I hope you found this helpful.